Donald Trump gets exposed again. And let's be real, it's almost predictable at this point. For decades, Donnie has wanted to play mob boss, the godfather of New York real estate, strutting around like Al Pacino in Scarface. But every time the mask slips, the truth hits harder. Trump isn't the godfather. He's a wannabe, a showman wrapped in silk sheets who never had to taste real grit. You don't grow tough when every fall is cushioned, when bodyguards and lawyers clean up your mess, when you've never had a fight to eat. That's not toughness. That's theater. The way Trump operates, it's straight out of mob movie playbooks. He doesn't bark explicit orders. He speaks in coded signals, letting others fill in the blanks. Michael Cohen, his one-time fixer, explained it perfectly. Trump never says commit fraud. Instead, he insists, I'm not worth $5 billion. I'm worth at least 7. Go make it happen. It's the mobster trick. Never put the crime in your own mouth, but make sure the boys in the back know exactly what you want. The problem? Unlike real dons, Trump doesn't back his words with steel. His threats collapse the moment someone pushes back. That's why when allies and adversaries call his bluff, whether it's Ukraine, Taiwan, or Vladimir Putin, Trump folds. He talks tough about tariffs and America first, but when faced with real power across the table, he caves. It's the same pattern that defined his New York days. And if you ask the people who were actually there, like Michael Cody, the son of Teamsters boss John Cody, it's even more embarrassing. John Cody wasn't just any union man. He was a heavyweight tied to mafia titans like Carlo Gambino and Paul Castellano. His word could shut down entire construction sites. Cement delivery stopped. 400 workers idled. Millions in losses overnight. That was real power in New York. And according to Michael Cody, Trump wilted under it. Every time Trump tried to act tough, his father crushed him. He was all talk, no action, Cody says. When confronted, Trump would cry like a little girl. Imagine that, the self-styled king of deal-making, reduced to tears because a real mobster said, do it my way. And this is the pattern. Trump loved being close to the mob. He admired their swagger. He liked brushing shoulders with names that carried fear. He even got tangled up with guys like Felix Sater and Bayrock Group, who were tied to shady deals and mafia networks. Trump lent his name to projects like Trump Soho, not as a builder, but as a brand. He wanted the aura of power without the fight it takes to hold it. That's not mob. That's cosplay. Fast forward to his presidency, and nothing has changed. The man who pretended to be the Don still relies on the same weak routine. Intimidation tweets, loud threats, and promises of deals no one can refuse. But when a judge warns him not to intimidate witnesses and he immediately blurts out, if you come after me, I'll come after you, it's not power. It's desperation. It's a cheap impression of a mobster, an imitation that falls apart under real scrutiny. Because here's the truth. Trump has never known hardship. He didn't claw his way out from the streets. He didn't grind his way into the boardrooms. He was born cushioned by wealth, raised in privilege, protected by safety nets. And when you grow up like that, you don't become tough. You become entitled. That's why men like John Cody walked over him. That's why foreign leaders exposed him. That's why, even today, the big mob act collapses the moment it's tested. Donald Trump isn't a godfather. He isn't even Scarface. He's the wannabe who watched Goodfellas too many times and thought the silk suit made the man. But silk sheets don't make you strong. Power does. And Trump has only ever borrowed power, rented it, faked it, branded it. At the end of the day, the Don he pretends to be exists only in his imagination and in the mirrors of Trump Tower.